We are live.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait for everything to load in and it's just loaded really slow.
Oh, I should have added in the host notes
We're live on.
what we're doing.
There we go. We're live there. We are live. And it's not live. It's okay. There we go.
Hey guys, sorry, I was editing the show notes so as people come in, they'll understand what we're doing tonight. Hello, Lucky Duck. Thank you for your purchases today. We appreciate you. Okay, guys, tonight's going to be a lot of fun. Now, admittedly, so hold on, let me flip around and say hello. I'm looking kind of wacky. I have literally been running all day. I picked the worst week to go live every night, but it's okay. So tonight we are trying this for the first time ever ourselves. So we'll see how it goes. It might be a little bumpy, but I have a lot of inventory that we've listed at various times and it hasn't sold. And so we put it in a box and we put it in the bot now and it just waits. So I'd like to clear some of that inventory out. And so I picked out, there's like over 180 items in tonight's show. And we're going to leave them as buy it now listings. And so what we're going to do is I've already unboxed almost one complete box. I have it sitting here in front of me. So we'll start there. But what I want you guys to do, I'll continue to run and go. But if you guys see something in the buy it now, in tonight's catalog that you're interested in, tell me what it is. We're going to move it to stage and I'm going to make a markdown live. I might not be able to put my hands on the item immediately. So it's going to kind of be like you're shopping the buy it nows. So you might not be able to see the item immediately, just like you wouldn't be able to see it if you were shopping buy it nows. But the cool thing is we're going to do live markdowns. We're going to mark it down, see if anybody likes it at that price. And if not, then I'm going to ask for offers. So I think it's a good way for us to move some inventory. Reasonable offers will almost certainly be accepted. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And so we'll see how this goes. Like I said, it might be a little bumpy, but you guys start looking at that catalog. I know it's extensive. So just start looking, see what you're interested in. If you want to see if I can make you a markdown that makes you happy on any of the items in the catalog, just shout them out. We'll pull them to stage and we'll make a markdown and we'll see how this goes. But in the meantime, like I said, I went ahead and unboxed one of our inventory boxes that's full of buy it nows. So we're going to start with the items as far as showing them live and doing markdowns. We're going to start with the items on the desk here, table, whatever this is. And we're going to pull it. Like I said, it's going to be a buy it now. We're going to move it. We're going to mark it down and we're going to see if anybody's interested and we'll go from there. But I still will do live markdowns on anything in the catalog. And we're going to stay on tonight as long as people are shopping. Okay. So Lainey, let's start with this guy, this hair receiver.
Okay.
I think, this hair receiver is so cool. I think that it's a really interesting piece of history, these hair receivers. So this is from Austria. It has a name on it that I can't pronounce. What is that? Habsburg, China. It's M&Z from Austria. And these are really neat. You know, they saved, back in the Victorian era, they saved their hair and they would use it either in hair pieces or they would use it for dolls. They would use it for all kinds of things. So this is an Austrian hair receiver. Lane is looking for it. Can you just search hair receiver?
See, I tried that and it did not.
Or just hair or Austria? Well, let's just run it. We are going to run this. Can you do it? Let me go grab the last night's auction item. So that's why I said that we're going to do this and see how this goes. Because I tried to grab everything that I could think of and put it in the catalog. But in this case, I didn't grab this thing. So we're gonna run it by auction. We're going to run it for $10.
It's already in there. Look at that. There.
All right. And we are running this now. It's a really, really beautiful, intricately painted Austrian hair receiver. A lot of modern people use these to put like cotton balls or use them as a trinket dish. Modern people, whatever that means. There's the mark on the bottom. There's also this mark here on the side. It looks like a number. Okay, thanks for looking at that one. So how about the little chipmunk? Or you can find something, anything that's on the table. If you happen to see it,
Okay, no,
you can pull whatever you see, whatever works best.
no.
Creamer? Try creamer. I don't know why you're not able to find them. That's very frustrating. No? Well, that's okay. Let's run this one and change it to $6, $5. Change it to $5. So we also didn't find this one in tonight's catalog. So we're just doing this on the fly, you guys. So we're marking this one down to $5 starting bid. You got it? All right. And it is running now. So this is a little, actually, we never did decide what this was.
It's a chipmunk.
A beaver, a chipmunk.
It's not a beaver.
Well, it doesn't have beaver teeth, does it? I don't know. It's a cute little critter, and it is a creamer, and it's so adorable. I'm in love with it. I think it's so cute. I love the coloration on it. Little brown eyes. It's cutie patootie. All right, thanks for looking at that one. So let's see what Lane can find that's on the table.
I'm looking with Bob. I can find nothing. I bet.
Oh my goodness. Why? Why can you not find anything? That's crazy.
Didn't put any of it in.
Type in brown.
Wow.
Are you in the catalog or are you in the listings? They should already be in tonight's catalog.
Live store.
Sorry, y'all. We are having a little bit of a technical difficulty because I can't believe that none of the stuff. So this is over here. We'll run this. Okay. So this is how it's supposed to work. So move that to stage.
Move.
Okay. So this is how this is supposed to be working. We're gonna work these kinks out. Let me move this out of the way for a second. Okay, so this is how I intended this to work. So I've got this super amazing Ronco, as seen on TV, rhinestone and stud setter, or we always called these bedazzlers. It is intact and in the box. It looks like we originally had this listed at $10. Tonight, we're going to change it to a 50% off markdown, and we're going to run this at $5. It will not be an auction. It will just be a buy it now. So if you're interested in this, it's at $5 right now, and you can grab it, buy it now, no auction needed. And we'll just wait a few minutes to see if anybody is interested in this bedazzler, still in its box, so it's super cool. And it's still useful too. You could still use it for your crafting. All the pieces are in there. It's even got a little bag of goodies with it. So it's all in its complete set, and we're running it right now at $5, or it's marked down right now to $5. You can grab it directly off of the screen as a buy it now. We'll give that a few more minutes, not minutes, seconds. All right, thank you for looking at that one. And now I don't know where we're going to put the stuff. It's the problem. Did you find something?
I'm looking. There's jewelry. I know where that is. It's my hidden jewelry. That's not jewelry.
Let's see what else we have here.
This is jewelry. That's in there.
Yep. Let's show this. So this is a really pretty piece. I picked this up. I was visiting my sister in Jacksonville, Florida, and we went thrifting, of course. And I picked this up while I was there, and I just thought it was so unusual and beautiful. The brand is Ariki, and it is a Powell shell, and it's a little kangaroo. And so it's still in its original box. I'm just going to pull it off there, but you can see the shell insert. It says gift from Australia on it. It says palladium plate. I have not tested any of this. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is costume jewelry. I don't have untested in the listing, but be clear that this is untested. It looks like at some point I had it listed for more than $34 because that's the markdown price. So tonight, again, we're going to do this at half off, and I'm going to mark this down to $17. It's brand new, still in its original box. And it is now marked down to $17, and you can grab it right now out of the buy it now. A really, really beautiful brooch made out of that PAUA, Pau shell. I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure, from Australia. And it's very, very beautiful. You guys, as you're coming in, if you see something in the catalog, the way we're doing this is we are pulling inventory that is in the buy it now, and we are marking it down during the show, and it will be up for grabs. It will not be an auction for the most part. It will be up for grabs from the buy it now. So you guys can just tell me if you see something that you're interested in. I'll pull it up and do you a markdown live in the show. All right, what's next, babe? You already have it pulled up? Oh, I love this piece. So I picked this up in North Carolina. So I was thrifting. I was visiting my niece, and we went thrifting. And I picked this up at a place called Cheshire Cat. Is that what it was called? Anyway, it's very beautiful. It is a necklace, and it's got this mark. I don't know what this mark is on the ends, but these are all, for the most part, all glass beads. I think there's some wooden ones on there, but these are all glass. And it's very, very unique. And even if these are wood, even if you didn't, there's some really ornate ones on here too. Even if you didn't like the style, if you are a crafter, and some of these, that one doesn't have any batteries. If you are a crafter, you could use this in your craft, but some of these beads glow. Let's see if I can get it up here where you guys can see. Oh, there we go. See, it's brown or amber colored. So some of these beads do glow. Those amber colored ones glow that blue, yellow, green color, whatever. And let's see, I had this at some point listed for more than $18. I've got it marked down to $18 already. Let's mark it down to $9. Again, we're going to do a half off on this one. And let's get this one moved. And it is available now for $9, which is half off of an already marked down price. These beads are really fabulous. I mean, they're well worth $9 without them even being on the necklace. Again, they're really, really cool. You found something, the home guard. Yay. All right, and you guys let me know if there's something in particular you'd want me to mark down. Yay, Gen Force. It worked. It worked the way I wanted it to. Thank you so much, Gen Force, for that purchase. That's wonderful. Okay, I think Lane says she's found the home guard. So let's
found more jewelry.
Okay. Let's pull this. So this piece is really, really unique. And I picked it up. Let me here, Lainey, can you hold that for a second? I picked it up because it was so unique. I'm like, what is that? I'm honestly, don't laugh at me, but I thought that maybe it was something that people were supposed to use to grow like strawberries in or something with the little holes in the side. Like maybe it's some sort of weird planter, but it is not. It is a home guard vase. The artist is Michael Bang, and it's a meteor vase. I'm going to put this behind it so y'all can get a little bit better. I don't know, you would obviously not be able to fill it up with water. It's only going to be able to go about halfway because there are holes all the way around it. It is super, super cool. And those home guard pieces are pretty pricey. I didn't really know anything about them, so I had to research them and learn about them. And it is from Denmark. So it looks like, I don't know what the original price was, but at some point we marked it down to $38. So I would do this tonight at $22. So we mark it down to $22. That is even resellable price because again, these things are pricey. I was surprised, but I guess he's a really amazing glass artist, and this is just a really, really, really unique piece. $22. Already marked down in the buy it now. You can grab it right off the screen if you're interested in it. All right, does anybody have an offer that they'd like to make on this piece? It's a big piece, so I would like to see it go to a new home. I would like to not put it back in the box. So we are also accepting reasonable offers, and we will mark it down right now. and you guys can take it home with you. Any offers on this? Any interest on him? He's a neat piece. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. We will set him to the side. What's next, Lane?
What was the shipping on that?
Let's see. Well, it's hard to know. Depends on where you're located.
I have $644.
We're showing $644, but it really depends on you. What you can do, Jen, if you click on the listing on your screen, it'll open up. You won't have to pay for it immediately, and you should be able to see the shipping when you click on the listing, the shipping to you, because it's going to depend on 858 in Ohio. It's going to depend on where you're located at. So let me know if that worked. So it sounds like it's going to be somewhere between probably $6 and $10, depending on where you're located, because it is a relatively large piece. What is it? About 7.5 inches in diameter. So it's a pretty big piece of glass, and it's a pretty thin
piece of glass.
Yeah, it's really, really epically made. It's very, very beautiful. There's the bottom. It needs a little wipe down. It's been in a storage box, but it's gorgeous. Any interest on that? Any offers? Okay, well, if you're thinking about it, you can let me know, and we will come back to it.
More things. It just so happens all of the things that in this box that were in here are still in the box.
Well, we can run these other things too. That's interesting. So this, I think, let me look. So this is a vintage Avon powder box, and I can't remember. So there is a little bit of powder residue in there. So I'll make sure to get that out. So it's nice and smelly, just for you. But I really picked it up because I'm also not a super big fan of vintage Avon. I picked it up because I loved the color and the shape and the style of the little box. It is plastic. It just gives me a lot of vintage memories. It is Moonwind Beauty Dust, and it does still have the little puff in there. I just thought it was really neat. So we got it at $6 right now. We're going to mark this down to $3. $3, a half off markdown on something that was already marked down. So it's $3 now. You can grab it right off the screen. We are not doing auctions at the moment. This is buy it now, so you can pick it right off of the screen. It should be there now. You should just be able to click on it and purchase it in the buy it now. All right, Galloping Ghost, thank you so much. I appreciate that purchase. We are going to get that one coming to you. And by the way, in case I forget to say, we are also going live tomorrow night. I have a ton of glass. I'm actually going to be getting that show preloaded after tonight's show. So you guys will be able to preview that stuff. And we're also going live at 3 Eastern time on Saturday doing an unboxing. We can, as long as it's not like a ton of stuff, we can hold tonight's purchases if you want to see if you purchase anything the next 2 shows. What's next, honey?
The next thing that I have is that toolbox. Do you want me to pull it out?
Sure.
Or do you want me to?
Okay.
Move stuff.
This white milk glass has got to be in there. I remember adding it.
I'm going back up through, so.
Okay. Give me just a second, y'all. So this, is there something in here? No. So I've had this for a while, and this is the kind of thing that I pick because I really love it. So this is obviously not glass or pottery or even necessarily home decor. This is a very, very vintage Sears kids tackle box. So it's got this amazing graphic on it. There's even a little fish on the handle, which I thought was hilarious. I just really, really love it. Here is the inside. So it looks like that they had some artificial worms in here that got too hot and left their imprint on the tray, but it's in good shape. The tray still works. It's relatively clean. I think it would be a really cool gift for a young man or a young girl. I was a young girl fishing, so I guess it doesn't have to be a young man. Or you could incorporate this into like a man cave. I'll get the lid to close again. So that is, let's see, it looks like we had it marked down to $6. You can go ahead and mark that down to $3. Get it to lock back. There we go. All right, it is marked down now. If anybody's interested in this super cool piece of vintage memorabilia, I mean, like I said, it really makes me think of my dad. He was my fishing buddy, and that's what this has a lot of nostalgia for me. Oh, Jen Force, that's a good one. It's a good grab. Thank you so much for that. That's a very, very neat piece.
I gotta be real with you, Mom. I don't see the white thing.
Okay, well,
I have jewelry. No, hold on.
well, we'll just run this on auction. I know that it's somewhere. I believe that this is Westmoreland. Yes, it is. So there's the Westmoreland mark. Can you guys see it? I'm trying to get the light has. There it is. It's the W right there. It's kind of hard to see. So this is Westmoreland. It's a daisy and button pattern. It does have the nice scalloped edge here, and it is, again, it's dusty. It's been in a box, but it is a beautiful pedestal dish. Milk glass, really, really gorgeous, in perfect condition, and I will run this at $12. Very beautiful piece. And we're going to run this on auction, and it is starting now. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing discounts. Check out the catalog, and if there's anything in that catalog that you're interested in, we're doing live markdowns. So if you see something that you like, just holler at me, and we'll bring it up onto the screen, and we'll do a best offer markdown live. Okay, so $12. Nobody liked it at $12. Does anybody have a reasonable offer on this beautiful piece of Westmoreland milk glass that you'd like to throw out there? Any reasonable offers on this? I'm a sucker for milk glass. I pick up almost every piece of milk glass that I see. I just really, really love it. I think it's super versatile. You can use it for all of the holidays. It just really works into all the decor. Okay, well, if you guys change your mind on that one, let me know and we'll bring it back.
That little lizard vase over there with the sunflower in it.
Okay, and I know this is.
Yeah, it is.
Also, it has a price tag on it, will you? Because we had it in the booth for a little while.
Yeah.
Let me take these flowers out of this. Okay, next up, I have this wacky weirdo piece of pottery. It's a really neat primitive style piece. It has this amazing floral etching, and then randomly a lizard on there. Here is the inside. Again, it also is a little primitive on the inside. And there is the bottom. It doesn't seem to be any markings on the bottom, but it's very neat. I love the colors on this. Let's see, it looks like we had this at $14. Let's do a half off markdown on this. We're going to mark this down to $7. And I'll let you know when, there it is. It's at $7 now. If anybody's interested in grabbing this beautiful piece of pottery with these weirdo etchings on it and these amazing colors, it is on the screen now for a buy it now, $7. You don't even have to do the stress of having an auction. We'll give it a couple of seconds, see if anybody's interested. All right, do we have any reasonable offers on this? Anybody like it but not quite at $5? I mean $7? Any reasonable offers on this piece? Okay, well, let me know if you want to see it again. Oh, I love this. I am in love with this piece. So this is a absolutely gorgeous SMID music box, and it is in the shape of a piano, as you can see. So let me turn it around where you can see the front of it. There you go. It's absolutely beautiful, but y'all look at this. You open it up, and it opens up actually like a piano. That's what it looks like open. It is red velvet on the inside, so it's not only a music box, it's also a little storage box. And it plays, let's see what it plays. It's got its original tag still on there. And it plays, oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that purchase. It plays, let's see, Beethoven, piano concerto from
Concerto.
concerto. Look, I'm not a music major. And it's from
Neither am I.
1978. So it looks like at some point we had marked it down to $11. Let's do it at $8. It's a really cool piece. I think it's worth $8. Let's see if anybody is interested in it. Okay, the markdown is on the screen. If you want to grab this, a really, really cool conversation piece for $8. It is available there on the screen now. Let's see, I'll give you a little play. It plays beautifully. And it will even stop when you close the lid, so you don't have to listen to it run down. Any interest on this guy? Hey, thank you so much, Jen Force. That's a beautiful piece. I'm so excited to have that go to a new home so it can be displayed and not sit in a box. So that's great. I'm in love with that piece. It's so amazing. Lainey, I think that this piece, I think I loaded this piece.
Well,
Did you have something ready to go?
That's
fine.
I have all this jewelry.
Okay, well, let's do the jewelry that you have out. Lainey's pulled out some jewelry for us.
Also, there's a bunch of stuff that's in the minis box that's in the other room.
Yes, I told John where the minis box was so he could bring it to us when we were ready for it.
Okay, cool. Sorry, it's tangled. I'm fixing it.
Sorry, this cord is twisted.
And there we go.
There it is. Okay. So here we go. This is just a really simple little guy. Sorry. I mainly picked this up. It's contemporary. I mainly picked it up because I was in love with the little cat. So it's a little wooden cat pendant with a very, very long neck, and it's got all these amazing florals on it. Here is the back. It does, I think it does have a made in China sticker on it. They're made in somewhere, made in Taiwan. Yeah, Republic of China. It does have this little clasp and this little cord, but you could take it off and put it on something else. Like I said, I mainly just love the little cat. Let's mark this down to $2.50. That would be a great crafting piece too, just the little kitty cat if you didn't want to wear it as a pendant. And it is marked down. It's on the screen now at $2.50. If anybody is interested in this kitty, let's see how tall it is. It's very tall for a little pendant. Just over 4 inches tall, so it's a big one. All right, wonderful. Pixie Police, thank you so much. It's so cute. I couldn't leave it behind.
It's a great username.
That is a great username.
Ow. You want to run these?
Sure.
Yeah, because I don't want them on my arm anymore.
I love these. Let's see. So this is, it's a pastel set of beads. It's a double strand. Look at the clasp. The best part of this may be the clasp. Look at the clasp on this. So here's the back of it. I'm not a jewelry person, y'all. Let's see. Looks like it's got it's Coro. Even better. Did I have that? I didn't even have that marked as Coro. Right? Isn't that what that says? Yeah. So this is a Coro piece, y'all. Look at me not even knowing what I have. So yeah, I'm not really a jewelry fiend. I just dabble in it a little bit. So I picked these up at some point, but it's these beautiful pearlescent beads and then these multicolored or different shades of yellow colored beads. And then it's got these I don't know, are those, I think those are plastic, not glass. In between, and it makes this beautiful double strand. I don't think that any of these have any glow either. Oh, well, the plastic one does. So anyway, looks like, oh, well, those are already $4 for Coros. I think that that's probably the best I can do on that. I think that's a really good deal, especially since I didn't have it properly marked. So if anybody's interested in this really gorgeous pastel beaded double strand Coro necklace with this amazing clasp in the back, it is on the screen at $4, ready for you to grab. This would be really pretty at Easter, I think.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, thank you for looking at that one. What's next, honey? Here, let me hand this back to you.
Great, I wanted it on my arm the whole time.
Hey, Jen Force, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a beautiful piece. Here, let's do these. Or what did you have ready? This one? Okay, so this is a very, very vintage Hallmark set of earrings. Again, I picked them up because they're shamrocks and you got to love them. So they are cloisonné. So that's neat. Little emerald shamrocks. Looks like at some point in their life they were $5.99 in the United States. Stainless steel post, still on their original card. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. I guess so. There's the back. Let's see if we've got a date on them. Doesn't look like there's a date on them, but they're super cool. Looks like we had them marked down to $4. Let's go ahead and drop them down to $2.
Oh, it wasn't loading.
All right, they're marked down to $2 now, available on the screen. These would be great, obviously, for St. Patty's Day or just if you like shamrocks. I actually have a shamrock tattoo, but I don't wear these types of earrings because my
mom has funny shaped ears.
I do have funny shaped ears, and I can't wear these posts that are like this. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let me know if you change your mind. What's next?
You can do this.
So this is a pair of glass bead earrings. They have this nice swirl on them. They are black glass, which is really nice. And then they've got these little very shiny, shimmery plastic geometric beads. They're little loop-de-loos. There's the back, brand new. Hey, I don't know if that's Gina or if that's Melly, but welcome in, Josette's Junk. They are very, very cute. They are glass. They're kind of heavy. I don't think I could probably wear them because I can't hardly handle any weight on my ears. Hey, Gina. So be aware of that. They do, if your ears are a little bit sensitive, they are kind of weighty, but they are super cool. Looks like at some point we marked these down to $8. Let's mark them on down to $4. Another 50% off markdown. Lainey's going to get these marked down, and if you're interested in them, all right, they're $4 now on the screen. If you're interested in these beautiful black glass bead earrings, they are available right now to grab. Buy it now. You don't have to do an auction on the screen, and you can go ahead and grab them, and I'll send them your way. Very, very cute. And again, if you're a crafter and you don't like the earrings, these would also be a nice crafting piece. Disassemble them and make them into something else. All right, thanks for looking at those. Let me know if you change your mind. And then we're going to do the necklace. I have another piece of glass jewelry. Ooh, my son is in the kitchen making something that smells good. Oh, thank you for grabbing that, Gina. It's so cute. It smells good. I'll bring that to you when I come on, when are we coming? Saturday after our show. So this is a beautiful piece of art glass. It's a nice little geometric, here, let me put this behind it so you can see better. Oh, Stuart Little. Thank you, Aunt Marin. We love that book. So here's a little piece of art glass. It's this nice geometric shape. Oh, I can't.
Trapezoid.
I'm having problems getting this where you guys are not. There we go.
Now what geometric shape that was? It's a trapezoid.
Thank you. It was in my shadow and you couldn't see it. And can y'all see? There we go. You see the iridescent swath over the top of it. I don't know what else to call that. So it does have some sort of flake in there. I don't know exactly what type of flake that is that's making that in there. Here is the back of it. It's just a nice little piece of art glass. And then it's on this beautiful silver chain. The chain, I don't believe, is marked 925. And it's untested. I don't have a way to test it. So I'm not sure if it's 925 or not. So we are calling this costume jewelry, but regardless of the chain, it's got this beautiful piece of art glass on it. It looks like at some point I had this at $24. Let's do a half off and mark this down to $12.
Every time you say of the chain, my brain says off the chain.
Oh, yay, Aunt Marin. So I have a lot of children's books. I keep saying I'm going to do a children's book show. I need to gather them all. Well, it's because I love them so much. I want to hoard them all. I don't even have any little kids anymore. And I still want to keep all the children's books.
All your kids are grown.
But if anybody's, I will let y'all know if I decide to do a children's book. But if there's one in particular, Aunt Marin, that you're looking for, let me know because I do have.
We have a very much.
I do have a lot. Okay, thanks for looking at that. If you does anybody have any reasonable offers on this?
Made sure to say that the weirdest way possible. It's my bad.
We are also taking reasonable offers, so we just marked this down 50% off to $12. Would anybody have a different offer that they'd like to make me on this beautiful piece of art glass? It's art glass pendant, 8-inch chain. Okay, well, if you're thinking about it, let me know. We can always bring it back to stage.
That is
the Hager?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a gigantic piece of Hager, y'all. Oh, let me see if I can even get it off the table. Oh my goodness. It is huge.
14 inches long.
It is a big console piece. And it screams like 60s, 70s era. It's this beautiful brown glaze with these kind of white areas in the bottom there. It's got this funky kind of kidney shape. Yeah, it's really, really gorgeous and an amazing statement piece. There is the Royal Hager. There we go. There's the Royal Hager mark on the bottom. It's a really amazing statement piece, and I think it would make for a really. I don't know why I keep it's longer than I think it is. My peripheral vision. Okay, so let's see. It looks like at some point we'd mark this down to $35. Let's see, what kind of markdown do we want to do tonight? Let's mark it down to $20. Woo-wee! A big old piece of Royal Hager for $20. That's a great deal, absolutely. So you can see on this one side it is
6 inches taller.
It's about 2 inches on this side, and then I'll flip it around so you can see the other side. So here's the end. We'll keep on scrolling around, and then it kind of has this nice wave. You see it kind of goes up. This nice wave pattern on this side, and that is about 4.5 inches up. But I mean, if you measured it from the ground, it would probably be a little bit different. So there it is all the way around. It's in great shape, no chips or cracks. I don't know about these white areas in the bottom. I think that was a mistake on the part of the designer. But regardless, it's still an amazing piece.
They were trying to make it flat.
Yeah. Any interest on it for $20? That's a great price for a piece of Royal Hager, and it is a big old piece. It could also be a home defense centerpiece, you know.
You get a grip on that.
Yeah, you could grab it and, knock any intruders in the head if you didn't have anything else handy. We don't embrace violence here at Auntie Q's, but we do like to be able to use our pieces in multiple ways. So that's always an option.
A multi-purpose piece.
Okay, well, let me know if you want to think some more about that one.
I know the dolphin is in here somewhere.
You're going to do this piece next?
Yeah, I gotta find it.
You guys let me know if you see anything in the catalog that you'd like me to mark down. I might not be able to show it to you live if I can't put my hands quickly on it, but I can still offer you a markdown just like it would be if you were shopping the Buy It Nows if we weren't on a live sale. So just let me know.
Out of things that are in our
well, then we will run the other stuff on the fly. Okay, so this is a really cool piece. I picked this up. Actually picked it up hoping it was a John Perry. It's not a John Perry. I don't run into those a whole lot here in Arkansas, but it is a very beautiful art glass dolphin. It's got the gold gilt there on his little nose and on his little fins. And he's on this beautiful piece of burl wood. That's a manzanita burl there, and it is by the Glass Baron. So that is art company that makes these types of sculptures. My research told me. So it's a really, really neat piece. It looks like at some point we had it marked down to $22. Let's go ahead and mark it down to $11. Let's do another 50% off, and let's get it moving. Somebody needs this beautiful dolphin in their home. I'm sure of it. There it is with a piece of paper in the back so you can see.
But I forgot that Hager, I liked your description, and on that piece was just epicness. That was the
Epicness. That was my description. It is epic. I love it. If I had room for that piece of Hager, it wouldn't be leaving, but we don't really have room for it here in our house. So this is, again, this markdown is ready on the screen. You can grab it right now as a buy it now. No, you don't have to go through the auction. It is ready for you to grab if you're interested in it. All right. Any reasonable offers on this? Anybody want to make an offer on it? I've had it for a while. I'd like to see it leave and go to a new home. Any reasonable offers? And we'll see if we can do another markdown. All right. Well, let me know if you're thinking some more on it. And we'll put it over here beside us.
I found something.
What'd you find?
Oh, well, I'll tell you. Oh, I understand now what's happened. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them here. I just found it, and then I put it
Now
in
you've
here,
lost
and
it.
now I've lost it. Yikes.
Hold on, y'all. Lainey's looking. She found something, and then she moved it, and now she can't find it again.
That sounds like me. But that is why.
Okay, we'll select it, edit it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then go down to the bottom.
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Yep, there we go. All right, so next up, I have this. Looks like it's got a price tag on it. Looks like we took this to we have a tiny, tiny booth in a local store, and some of these pieces we take it to the booth at some point. So here is a beautiful Japanese floral. It's actually kind of an autumn coloration. It's got these beautiful like copper and gold leaves. There is a little mountain there in the background. It's got a little bird on it and this beautiful floral display. I don't know what you want to call that. Whatever pattern. There is some significant crazing on this piece. Now, does that mean that it's a more contemporary piece and that's intentional crazing, or is that from age? I can't know that for sure. So I don't claim to know, but here is the mark on the bottom. I have a feeling that this is an older piece. I do believe that it's vintage. Is it super duper old? I don't know. But regardless, I think it's very, very pretty, and it would be really, really gorgeous in fall decor. So let's see. It looks like at some point we'd mark that down to $6. I mean, I can barely do better than that. Let's just go ahead and move it down to $4, and we'll see if we can get this moved on out. I've also had this for a while, and I'd like to see it go to a new home. It's a nice big vase, about 10 inches tall. All right, it's marked down now on the screen. If you're interested in this, you can grab it now off of the screen at $4. It is a buy it now, so you don't have to go through the auction bidding process. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Let me know if you want to see it again. Do you see the fish? You can always go grab these also out of the.
That's what I'm doing. I'm
okay.
trying to do that.
There's this piece.
I'm telling you that I can't find them.
Oh, okay. There's also, I don't know if we ever had this piece listed. Fostoria.
I can't spell Fostoria.
F-O-S-T. Oh no, I'm lying. It's a Wheaton.
You lie.
It's a Wheaton.
How do you spell that?
W-H-E-A-T-O-N.
O-N.
Did you find it?
Nope.
Well, let's just go ahead and run it. Let me pull this price tag off. I will definitely take the little string off as well. So let's go ahead and run this. We're going to start this Wheaton bullseye vase.
Oh, I clicked out of it. Oh my goodness.
Can you get back in?
Yes, I can. I'm just silly.
We're going to run this at $6. This is a Wheaton bullseye vase. It is amber, obviously. There is a close-up. It is, what did I put there it is. It is just over 9 inches tall. and about 3.5 inches wide there at its widest. I've got it starting at $6 and it is running now. So this one is an auction. It's running now at 20 seconds. Beautiful amber. Let's see if it's a, no glow. You guys let me know if there's anything that you want to see in the catalog, and we can do live markdowns on those. All right, thank you for looking at that one. What do you have?
The look of the Irish thing.
Okay. Man sculpture wall art available to look at. We haven't got to it yet. Give me just 1 second. Will you go pull up our inventory?
Yeah.
Give me just a second. Let me see if I have the box here and we can find it and show it to you. You know what it is? It's that terracotta colored man.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me what box it's in.
It's a great picture. 3.
I do not have it here. I did not. That is one of the boxes that I did not bring home. What is the? Can you move it to the screen?
Yes, I can when I click the right button. Move to stage.
I will, however, mark it down to $6 if you are interested in buying it as a buy it now. Just like you would be shopping for it and not being able to see it live, just looking at it by the pictures. So it's marked down to $6 now on the screen. If you are interested in grabbing it at $6 without having it live to look at. I pulled 3 boxes to bring home to show you guys live. I knew I couldn't. I think we had 7 boxes total. I knew I couldn't go through all of them. So what we will do, we'll probably do this again though. I think it's working out pretty good. So we will make sure to bring that to the next one, Wood Violet, and I will ping you. Take a screenshot. Oh, here, I got it. Oh, maybe I don't have it. Here we go. I took a screenshot and I will make sure to ping you when we have that live for you to see.
Do you know what this makes me think of? This is such a specific.
Do you have a next? Oh, this.
Yes, this is such a specific thing, but that little guy's face makes me think of the wind spirits from Greek mythology.
Which one are you talking about?
The thing we were just talking about.
Oh, I love him. By the way, Wood Violet, I love him a lot. He is really, really, really cool.
It makes me think of the wind spirits from Greek mythology.
So Lane said that she found Luck of the Irish. So this is a Ray Dunn piece. Obviously, it's contemporary. Very typical Ray Dunn. You know, it's just a nice decor piece for St. Patty's Day or for whenever, if you happen to like to have the Luck of the Irish out all year long. So let me put it back down so you guys can see it as it would be on a shelf. It is about 14 inches long, so it is a rather big piece. And I've got it already marked down to $4. I don't know that I can do much better than $4 on it. But if you're interested, it's on the screen and you can grab it right now. Hello, Nifty Thrifty. It is in great condition and it's just a neat little decor piece, especially for the holidays. All right, thank you for looking at that one. So let's just go ahead and run these other ones that we have out here. Did you find the fish? So here I have a fish, a really cool wooden fish. We don't have the original listing handy, so we're going to run this wooden fish at $6 on auction. Let me bring him in so you guys can see him. The carved detail on him is really gorgeous. He is in great shape. No broken ends there. After I said that, he does have a broken end right there. Little end of his fin. Yeah, I do believe so.
You sure? It's the same as that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I don't know if it's intentional or not. It's really, really hard to tell because it is just like that one, and that one is definitely not broken. So maybe it's not. Maybe that is how it was intended to look. There's his little face, which is great. I've got him starting at $6, and he is running now. His little face is hilarious. The detail on it's amazing. It's really, really pretty. Super cool. Super cool little fishy. All right, thanks for looking at that guy. Let's see. Let's do this 10.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Did you click out again?
No, I clicked notify buyers. That's the second time I've done that. I don't even know what that does.
Oh, maybe that it's going live. I don't know what it does either. So here is a Hungry Jack, Pillsbury Hungry Jack Buttermilk Complete Pancake Mix 10. She's doing some business there. She's flipping the flapjacks. It also has the nutrition information on the side here. On the back, these guys are eating the pancakes. Oh, what does it say? It says something.
Earlier? You knew we had pancakes.
That's great. Look at her face. Look at it.
She's
like, yeah.
real about it.
She's like, I'm eating all the pancakes. Look at his face.
Dude.
That's funny. The color on it is faded, but it's still a neat. It is a 10. Yes. It's still a neat piece. I don't know how old it is. It does have a barcode on it, so it's not super duper 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 old, but I do think it does have some age. Let's look on the inside.
Well, they certainly don't sell those in tins anymore.
They don't, but it might have been a souvenir piece at some point. It's relatively clean, a little bit of rust on the inside. Oh, look, y'all! It even has the directions on the inside of the tin. So let's see. I don't see a date on it anywhere, but it's cool. I like tins and display pieces in the kitchen. Looks like we had it. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't find it. Let's move this down to $3. And we're going to run this on auction starting at $3, and it is running now. What is it? We don't know how much. Who knows? We're just going rogue.
Look what the first thing is on the nutritional facts.
We're going rogue now.
I can't read.
Thank you, Jen Force. The first ingredient is bleached flour, enriched.
So many.
Enriched bleached flour. I'm going to get it out. Thank you, Jen Force. That one's coming to you. You're going to have a nice box of goodies.
That makes sense. That would be the first thing.
Let's do these. Also vintage kitchen. Now, these really are vintage. Vintage. I've got a set of 3 dark brown Bama jar. Oh, I thought they're not Bama. They're B&M jars. Are these the bean jars? Let's see. Americana. See, all of my research is in the listing that we can't find. Mm-hmm. Let's see. What does it say? American, and it's been so long since I listed it. American Revolution. So it is some sort of the Boston Tea Party. So it was some sort of themed production. December 16th, 1773. So it's like a themed production of this particular product, whatever it was, whatever B&M is. Let's see if we have any clue here on the for your protection, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't really tell us what it is there. So I don't know if this is the bean jars. I know that some of them, oh, look, y'all, it looks like it might have been, it's Anchor Hocking. How cool is that? It's got the anchor on the bottom. So I'm assuming it's Anchor Hocking. I guess that could be somebody else's mark, but those typically indicate Anchor Hocking. And let's see if they're all the same. Yep, it looks like it. This is also the American Revolution Tea Party. It's got a little cannon there. Boston Tea Party ship. And other than that, so here's the lid. It looks like they're all the same. Yep, same deal. So I'm going to do all 3 of them together. And I will do them at $9. Okay, perfect. So it looks like Lainey did find the listing. And we had them at $12 at one point. So we're going to run them at $9. B&M baked beans. I thought that they were beans. Yeah, thank you. I thought that they were bean jars. Super cool. We're going to run the set of 3 at $9 for all 3 of them. Thank you, Wood Violet. And they are running now. Very cool vintage kitchen decor. And actually, you could still use them. You know, a lot of stuff you need to keep in brown jars. Because it's light sensitive. Yeah. Some medications, different things. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that way the brown jars keeps it protected. All right. Thanks for looking at those. So do you guys have any reasonable offers on that set of 3? Anything sound better than $9? We can run it again at a reasonable offer. Okay, well, let me know. Yeah, we'll just wait. Thank you.
No problem, Bob.
You know what though? No, let's go ahead and accept it because that way nobody else grabs it.
Okay. Oh.
Oh
I
no, what
made
did you
bad
do? So I just want you guys to know, Lainey was just showing me that somebody had sent us an offer. So as we see those, we're going to do our best to see them as they come in, and we're going to go ahead and accept them if we can live during the show to make sure that somebody doesn't pick something that you've made an offer on.
Yes.
Hey, there we go. So you say it. So there you can see that somebody sent us an offer on that, and we went ahead and accepted it. That's an offer I sent.
I definitely cannot tell. I never.
Well,
ever,
there's no accept there.
Well, considering the fact that I never ever do it.
Okay, next up, I have this beautiful pressed glass decanter. It is a big old piece. Let's see if we can get you a measurement. It's almost 12 inches tall with the stopper in it, and almost 7 inches wide there at the base. It is in great condition. No problems with it whatsoever. It is quite a regal piece. It's very heavy. Again, it's a piece of pressed glass. It's not cut glass. It's nice and smooth. Probably, maybe even EAPG. It's hard for me to know. Maybe not, because it's got a plastic insert on the stopper, so probably not EAPG. But regardless, it's a very nice piece of pressed glass. Let's run this guy at $6. Oh, yes, I should be able to.
You have to restart it first.
Restart auction, and then edit it.
Yep.
Edit item.
Yep.
$6. Update. All right, and it is running now. We're running this big old guy at $6. And that is an auction rather than a buy it now. Very beautiful pressed glass decanter. Lots of facets on it. All right, thanks for looking at that. That is a big old piece. Ooh. Here, Lenny, will you please put that over there? Next up, I have this set. I believe that it is a pencil cup. So it's a desk set, I believe. It could also be a kitchen set. So I'm not exactly sure if it's a desk set or a kitchen set. This could be a pencil cup with these beautiful pansies on it, hand painted. It's got a little bit of, what is this? It looks like it's got a little bit of something on it there that is coming off. So we'll be sure to get that off. It does, again, have some pretty substantial crazing. See if I can get that where you guys can see that. Got some crazing on it. I do believe that this is probably a hobbyist piece. Seems like I recall. Oh, it's not a hobbyist piece. Success. Seems like I recalled a marking on it. So this is hand decorated in California by V Jackson. And so this, I think, is.
Wait, I've done it.
Okay, I think this is a letter opener, a letter holder. It's a letter holder, but it could also be a napkin holder. So maybe it's a letter holder and a pen cup. Maybe it's a napkin holder and a drinking cup. But the beauty of things is that you guys can make it be whatever you want it to be. Yay, you did it. So let's mark it down to $5 for the set of two.
The amount of time.
You did it, Lane. Good job. All right. And it is on the screen now. $5 for this set of two. California pottery with the beautiful, I guess those are pansies, right? Are those pansies?
Sure.
That blue dogwood? I don't know. There's some sort of cute blue flowers.
It's definitely a flower.
It's definitely a flower. All right. Do we have a reasonable offer on that set of two? Anybody interested in those? Beautiful set. All right. Thanks for looking at those. Let's see what else we have here. Did you find the yellow
Yes, I just
melamine?
have to add it in there.
Or were you ready for something else?
No, I'm not ready for anything. I was just trying to get as many as I could
Okay.
done in the time I was doing them.
So Lane is looking for this. So this is a welcome in. This is a piece of melamine. I don't ever say it right. It is a very, very beautiful butter yellow with a lid, a little bowl, I guess storage bowl. Lane is getting it moved to stage.
Sorry, it's happening.
That's okay. You're good.
It's just happening very slowly. Oh, well, now I have to find it. Gosh darn it.
There is a number on the bottom, 152. Sorry, y'all. We're trying to get these edited and over to you as fast as we can.
Mom only put a billion things. Now I have to scroll through all of them.
Is it under yellow or melamine? They're alphabetical.
Don't know what it's, but like half of them say markdown in front.
Oh, well, just type in yellow. Did you find it? So it looks like we had marked this down to $6 at some point. Let's mark this down again to $3.
I forgot you could search it. That's so silly.
All right, it is now $3 on the screen. You'd like this covered sugar is what I called it, but it could also just be a covered dish in butter yellow. Beautiful piece of melamine for $3. Looks like somebody grabbed it. Thank you, Gina. We will get this to you on Saturday. It's a cute, cute piece.
What?
Hmm?
I was going to do the ice cream scoop. Which one is that?
This ice cream scoop is the Hamilton Beach, so it's the fancy one.
Okay.
Got something there in it.
Give me a second.
So next up is this really, really cool vintage ice cream scoop. It's time to turn the frog's light off. Here is a Hamilton Beach vintage scoop. I grew up with an ice cream scoop like this. We had one like this, and we also had one that had the little push button right here that made the little thing pop up to poke your ice cream scoop out.
Oh. You forgot that we did.
No, not you, me, when I was little.
You meant we had one of these.
No. And so here, this one does work perfectly. And really very smooth, great shape. It looks like it was marked down to $6 at some point. Let's go ahead and mark it down to $4. You guys, that is a phenomenal deal on this Hamilton Beach scoop, I assure you. It is a really, really neat piece. Great for display in a vintage kitchen, or you could still use it. A lot of these vintage tools, you really can't beat them. So it is ready to go on the screen at $4 if you're interested in this very cool vintage ice cream scoop. Yay, Gina. Thank you for grabbing that. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for helping me move some of this merchandise along. I was to the point that I couldn't shop anymore because I have too much merchandise. So I need to move some of it along. And I'm glad to get some of this that's been sitting out the door. I have a little vintage sippy cup next. So this is Tommy Tippy. Oh, Tommy Tippy. It's a little plastic sippy cup. There, it's got the markings on the back. Here is the bottom of this. I mean, it's got some love. Let's see if I can get the lid off. Oh, I probably can't. I've got arthritis hands, y'all. My little hands don't like to cooperate with me. Well, I assume that the lid still comes off. I'm not going to try to break it off there. But really and truly, obviously, it's just going to be a display piece. It would be really cute in a nursery or, again, in a vintage kitchen. It's a really neat conversation piece. Let's mark this down a little further to $3 and see if anybody's interested in it at $3. Okay, it's $3 now. Ready on the screen if anybody's interested. And Tommy Tippy. Welcome in, Tammy. We are doing markdowns. If you see anything in the catalog that you're interested in, let me know. Give me a holler and we can talk about a markdown price. Even if I don't have it to show it to you, it would just be like shopping the buy it nows normally, and we can go ahead and get you a markdown that maybe you are happy with so you can take some fun things home. Let's go ahead and do this little green bowl.
Okay, I don't have that one.
I don't have that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull it up in an auction. Let's run this at $3. So this is a little berry bowl. This is it's that sandwich glass that's in. It was in like the oatmeal. What can I think of the name of it at the moment? I even Tiara. There we go. I collect the amber. I'm like, why can't I remember the name of this stuff? So they included it in like boxes of oatmeal, and so housewives were making whole sets of this stuff by buying up the oatmeal. So it's Tiara glass. This is the beautiful green color. The coloration on this one is really great. Unfortunately, I only have one of them, but it's a cute little berry bowl. There is the bottom. And we're going to run this at $2. Let's change that to $2. I only have a single. All right, and it is running now. It is running on auction because we couldn't find the listing. We're doing our best. Okay, you can accept it. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Did you find this one?
Oh, I need to stop being allowed to click things, I think.
There you go. Did you find this one, babe? Bless you.
It wasn't even a real sneeze. That was weird.
All right, Wood Violet. Thank you for going ahead and grabbing that. I appreciate it. Did you say you could not find this one?
Mm-mm.
So this is a little amber pedestal vase. It does have an applied pedestal here. I will take the string off. It's a very, very gorgeous. I remember when we got this, it was not in the best shape. It had a lot of stuff in it. I worked really, really hard getting it all cleaned out, and it came out such a beautiful color. I was so excited that I'd spent the time to clean it up. We are going to run this little guy at $5 on auction. Let me give y'all a measurement as Lainey's getting that ready. It is 8 inches tall, and it's about 3 inches wide at the widest point there. I've got it running at $5, and it is running now. Let me again put this. Thank you, Jen Force, for that. Let me put this behind there so you guys can really see it. It's very, very pretty. It's very clear in IRL, in real life. It's really, really gorgeous. All right, Jen Force, that one's coming to you.
I have a Sharpie over here, I realized.
Okay, let me give it to you. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Let me see if there's anything else within my reach that we haven't run. Oh, this guy, Lainey, the little bunnies. Do we have these?
Oh, I have to check. I'm doing too many things at once, Mom.
The cherries. I do have the cherries. Hold on. I need to scoot back and I'll grab them. Hold on just a second. Actually, I'll just bring you the whole little thing of littles.
That sounds great too, Mom.
Give me just a second, y'all. See if I can safely get this. You might hear some noise in the background. Don't be alarmed. I'm a professional. Oh my goodness. It is surprisingly heavy. So I think I saw that the little piggy bank sold.
Yeah, I did. You are correct.
Let me take some of this stuff out here, and we'll just show you guys the stuff that's in this little container that I keep a lot of my little littles in. Little littles?
Yeah.
There you go. This guy sold.
I do not feel it all of a sudden. That's cool. That's not really.
These cherries are they're Fitz and Floyd, and they're part of that, what are they called? Charming Tales, which I think is cool. Let me go ahead and grab all of these little guys out here, and we can do this stuff next, because I think I was out of things that I'd already pulled anyway. And we'll also show this. I'm just going to leave it right there. Needs a wipeout. Okay. Let me get scooted back forward here.
I'm gonna warn you now. I'm gonna move things around on this because I need to keep track of things.
Okay, here we go. Here are the cherries. I've actually not had these quite as long. So it looks like we had them at $12. So let's mark these down to $8. They are really, really gorgeous. Very, very interesting. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I have a 8:30 alarm every night. We have some. Oh, Gin Force, thank you so much. We have some African dwarf frogs, and I have a alarm set to turn their light off every night. And for some reason, it didn't turn off earlier. So there is the bottom of those. This is a great pickup. So thank you for that. What next? So let me show you what I pulled out here, and you guys can tell me if there's anything in particular that you want to see. These are a lot of the littles that I had stuck over there on my littles holder. You want to do the monkey with the bell next? And then if you guys see any of the stuff here that we just pulled out, we can do those next. Lainey says, let's do the tiniest little monkey on a bell ever. This little guy is so hilarious to me. It's absolutely adorable. This cute little monkey face. He's got, what did we decide was on his hand? A berry?
Mm-hmm.
Got a little berry on his thumb. It's a nice little tinkler. There is the inside of it. Here is the back. Oh no, his little made in China stickers seen better days. Oh wait, no, not made in China, bone China. That's right. I need to get a little something to. So anyway, the little sticker does say bone China on it. Oh, my fingernails. And it's somehow picked up some smudge, but that will come off. Anyway, he's just a cute, cute, cute little guy. Looks like I had him at $8. Let's mark him down to $4.
Mark him down for.
Yes, please.
You said that. Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once.
That's okay. You're doing great.
This goes over here.
Okay. He is now $4 on the screen. The tiniest little monkey bell ever.
Please, I'm begging you.
With the cutest little face ever. Anybody's interested, you can grab him right off the screen. It's not an auction. It's a buy it now. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Let me know if you'd like to see him again.
Here's that clown.
This one?
Yes.
The lighter colored one or the clearer one?
Yes.
So here, I ran this the other night, actually, but since we're grabbing and going here. So this is a Mosser glass clown. It's called the Performer. And it is green slag glass from 1982. These little guys are a little bit hard to come by. Somehow or another, I managed to get 2 of these. They're a little bit different color, but they are both green. But they do make these in a variety of colors. I actually saw them displayed I don't know, a couple of months ago. I was sourcing, and they had them all lined up like a rainbow, and it was really, really pretty. But this guy's name is this. They all have names, and this one is I don't know, Yui. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Anyway, they're very, very nice pieces, highly collectible. Looks like I had him listed at $15 at some point. Let's mark him down to $9, and let's run him, or let's list him at $9 and see if anybody's interested at $9. And I do have a second one of these as well that's a little bit different color. I'll actually show you that one too, in case you like it better. It's got more of the opaque glass mixed into the green, but they're just different colors of slag glass. Jen, which one would you like? This first one, number 1 here, that's kind of a clearer green, or the second one that's more of a creamy green, for lack of a better word? This is number 2. This is number 1. Which one would you like?
I can find the second thingy and move it if I need to, by the way.
Would you like number 1 or would you like number 2? They're a little bit different color. There they are side by side. Number 1 and number 2. I'm not sure. I know they're both cool, right? Number 2, yeah, they are. We can run the other one too.
Yeah.
We'll just run the second one also at $9, and then if anybody would like him,
You're gonna have to wait a minute because I'm gonna have to pull that.
Can you
No.
duplicate it? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So there it is, duplicated. So here's the second one. If anybody's interested in this more green, clearer green, like I said, I'm not exactly sure what to call it. We're also listing this one at $9, and he is ready for grabbing. Your grabs? Ready for your grabs. It's ready for your grabs. There is the Mosser mark on the one side, 1982. And his name is also Yui. So all the different colors have the different names. So anybody interested in this guy? Okay, thanks for looking. If you're thinking about him some more, let me know. What's next, honey?
The blue fish.
The blue fish. I love these blue fish. It's a set of salt and peppers. And they're these wacky, kind of stylized little fish. They're wacky fish, little blue guys. They are salt and peppers. There is the top of that one. They're in great condition. They do have their little cork stoppers in them, and they kind of go. Let's see if I can get it right. And let's see, I had them marked down to $8. Let's go ahead and mark them down to $4.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know my phone is getting very low.
Okay. Mine is 2. So yeah, we might have to cut this short because mine is also getting low. But that's okay. We've had a great show, and we can always do this again. This has been a lot of fun. I've liked this. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like I'm working you to death over there?
No, I would never.
So here we go. It's marked down on the screen now. These are at $4. You can grab them right off the screen if anybody's interested in these guys. Little blue fishies. Just mark them down to $4. Salt and pepper shakers. Okay, thank you for looking at those. If you'd like to see them again, you can let me know.
The blue.
Hey, Jen Force, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Blue gorilla
Boyd. So this guy's special. So here we have a blue Boyd gorilla. Again, this is blue slag glass. You can see the white there on his chest. These are really, really collectible. You can see the white on the back there as well. Kind of makes him look like a grayback, so that's pretty cool. Silverback, grayback, some sort of back. And let's see, he's got a Boyd mark on him somewhere. There it is. And there's the Boyd mark. He's got a name, Sonny the gorilla. It looks like I had him listed at $18. Let's run him at $12. Let's run him at $12. And man, you guys, this is a really, really great price for him. They are very, very collectible and rather hard to come by. Okay, I've got it marked down now. It's available on the screen for $12 if anybody's interested in him. And we are wheeling and dealing. I love it. Beautiful glass, Boyd glass, Sonny the gorilla, and blue slag. These also come in different colors. Anybody interested in him? Uh-oh, what are you saying, Jen? Stellar Treasure, thank you so much. That one's coming to you. That's a great, great pickup. Let me see what I'm okay for a little while longer.
19.
Thank you. What's next, honey?
I'll tell you when I hit 10, I guess. What is that?
The Weirdo Owl. We also have that copper piece.
What?
Oh, it's packed up. I know exactly where it is. Okay, so this is a weirdo, for sure weirdo. So this is a carved soapstone owl. I ran him the other night too. So here's his little eyeballs. I don't know what these is. These are up here on the top of his head, but he's got these like haunted eyes happening. His little ears on top, and it's got these beautiful little circles carved into him there. But what's really weirdo about him is, can you guys see down inside there? He has a baby, or she has a baby inside. So I don't know. Somebody thought it was a good idea at some point. You can see the little baby's eyeballs in there. It's a weirdo. Definitely a talking piece. Super unique. It looks like I had him at $15 at one point. Lane, let's mark him down to $7.50. You got it? You want me to? I'm going to mark this one down to $7.50, a 50% off markdown. Let me get it marked down here on the screen. Okay, there it is. It's at $7.50. If you guys are interested in it, it is carved soapstone. It's a really neat talking piece, like I said, and a really epic weirdo for sure. It's very intricate, the markings on it. So somebody took some time to make it look like this weirdo, which is very, very interesting in and of itself. Anybody interested in this baby and mama and baby owl for $7.50? It's ready to grab on the screen. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me know if you change your mind. What's next?
There are some things in that I found that were auctions that I added because I'm dumb and didn't change them to buy downs first. So there's stuff in auctions that you have in front of you.
Okay, that's fine. What do we got?
We have the I'll tell you in a moment. We have the love boats.
The Love Boat. Is anybody old enough to remember the Love Boat? I love that show. They went on a cruise every episode. It was different guest stars every episode.
Was it like
They had like a regular crew of people that were regulars on the show.
Was it like fiction?
Yeah. It was like a dramedy comma, type show. I loved it. It was really great. So we have the SS Love Boat salt and pepper shakers. Anybody remember the Love Boat? And these are Enesco. Let's see if I can get it turned around the right way. 1979 Enesco. The heart on this one is in good shape. The heart on this one, I don't know, maybe it's been a little chipped up. It's got some love for sure. But they're very, very cool. They're in great shape. This one even has its original UNESCO sticker on it. Let's see, we had them at $5. Let's just move that. Let's edit that down. We're going to do a $3 start on these. That's a great price on these. And so this one is an auction. We've got these starting at $3, and they are running now. Oh, the music box is singing at me. Thank you, Stellar Treasures. They're super cool. Great novelty salt and pepper shakers. All right, thank you for looking at those. And those are coming your way. Yay. What's next?
Can you go to your auction lists and look?
Oh, sure. You want me to do it?
Yes, just for a second.
I can do it. Let's do the pea pods. All right, so I have these little pea pods. Again, some little novelty salt and pepper shakers. I think they're so cute. I'm in love with these. I really like vegetable themed stuff for the kitchen though, so that's probably why I love them so much. But I love the colors on them. They're in great shape. They do have their stoppers in the bottom. They are marked Japan. These are definitely vintage. Percent just popped up. So let's mark these down.
I paused the stream again.
Oh, are y'all back? Is it good? Let's mark these down to $3 as well. And they are an auction, so they are running now at $3. Super cute. Yay, Stellar Treasures are getting some great novelty salt and peppers. Stellar Treasures is in the winning space at $3. All right, Stellar Treasures, those are coming to you. I do too. I love wonky salt and peppers. Next is, let's see what we've got. Oh, the weirdo Mickey.
Mickey, my enemy.
I have a weirdo Mickey. Where's he at? Here he is. So this is authentic Disney. It says somewhere on the bottom. So, well, I had two of these. So I know that this sticker said that it was 1960 Walt Disney, because the other one you could still read it. So it's faded out on this one. But it is Wales is the brand, made in Japan. Yeah, he's a weirdo. His little mouth is a weirdo. He's got on aqua pants. I don't know. He's crazy. I like him because he's unique. He was cold painted, so you can see he does have a little bit of paint coming off. Let's edit this guy. We're going to start him at $3 as well. And he is running now. Yeah, he's a wacky one. Definitely a conversation piece. You do not see a Mickey like this every day, for sure. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for those bids. Wacky Mickey. And I'm doing my part to bring Disney to Knickknacks. Jocelyn has a goal to bring Disney to Knickknacks. All right, thanks so much, guys. Jen Force, that one's coming to you.
Not everyone likes the scary, terrifying Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Lainey, are you happy that one's leaving?
A little. I don't like it.
Lainey was not a fan of the weirdo Mickeys.
He frightens me.
She's like, what's up with this Mickey? Let's see. Next up, I haven't had this piece for very long. Let's move this one over.
I'm caught up.
Okay. The weirdos are good. I agree. I'm a big fan of weirdos, believe me. So next up, I got this cutie little Trunks Up elephant toothpick holder, not salt and pepper, toothpick holder this time. Or it could be a little vase.
Not a good salt and pepper shaker.
It could be one of those that you just kind of like, you can't even get the salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
Not a good salt.
Never mind. Whatever. You could do whatever you want to with it, though. It's a toothpick holder.
I suppose you could put salt and or pepper in it.
Yeah. Or it could be a tiny little vase. He's just a cutie, though. I love his little face. He's so happy. He's even got a little belly button. There's his little tail. He doesn't have any markings on him. Like I said, we haven't had this very long, but we're going to go ahead and mark him down because that's what we're doing tonight. So we've marked him down to $4, and he is running now. There you go. You can put your Sharpie marker in it for your auctions. Looky there.
And it fits perfectly.
Yeah, Lainey.
Not at all any problem.
It's a perfect holder for Lainey's Sharpie marker. Thank you, Jen Force.
The Sharpie marker is running out of ink, by the way.
He is cute. And he's lucky. Trunks Up. I just look how he's so happy. Look at his little face.
He's very happy.
Jen Force, thank you so much. That one's coming to you.
All right. Let's go with auction. I have the...
What's next?
Things Go Better, whatever that one is.
Oh, Lainey really likes these.
I do. I think they're very sweet.
Oh, sorry, my dog's crying. We have to put them in the bedroom because they're heathens. Yeah. And apparently she's now crying that she's still in the bedroom. So if y'all hear a crying dog, we are not mistreating them. They're just put up. So these are a couple of salt and pepper shakers. Things Go Better with Love. And it's got these cuties on them. So this one does have a little bit of discoloration on there from age, those three little areas. Here is the top. Here is the bottom. Let's see, it does have some sort of mark on it. We couldn't quite make them out. There's some sort of numbers or letters, and it didn't really matter which way we turned it.
Alien symbol.
Yeah, it didn't really matter which way we turned it. We couldn't make it make sense. And here's the other one. They're matchy match. Things Go Better with Love. With these cute little cuties. Oh, look at her little dolly. Mm-hmm. And a little, is that a train? A little pull train? It does have some crazing there on it. You can see these definitely have some age. Would be beautiful in a blue and white kitchen. These came from an estate that the lady was a collector, and she took really good care of her stuff. So these probably really do have quite a bit of age. Let's go ahead and edit these. That's okay. We're going to edit these to $3. And they are on the screen now at $3 if you're interested in them. Really, really cute for a blue and white kitchen with some yellow accent. I'm gonna have to paint our kitchen blue and white with some yellow accent.
I just love a blue and white.
I really do. I really do. All right. Any interest in these guys?
What about yellow and white with the
All
blue?
right, thank you for looking at them.
Is yellow too much?
I know I love yellow. I've thought many times to paint the kitchen yellow. What's next?
Next is the egg cup.
All right, let's look at this guy. Here's another weirdo. This one's really a weirdo. It's like a double egg cup, and it's got these crazy birds on it. Let me move this so you guys can see them better. It's got these crazy birds on each end. The color on this is really, really great. I love kind of the blue. I know. Thank you, Stellar Treasures. It's exactly what I was saying. The colors on it are really, really great. It's just the design is wild. I think it maybe is maybe from Mexico, but there's no marks on it, so I'm not exactly sure. It's just a weirdo, and it's amazing. It would be really, really cute with a succulent planted in it, honestly, instead of using it as an egg cup, I think. So let's go ahead and edit this. We're going to edit it to $3 as well. And it is running. Oh, it's not running. It's just on the screen at $3. Sorry. That was habit to say running.
I will say you also have some lights if you care.
Well, we can do those after. Yeah.
Well, some of them are things we've already done.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, any interest in this guy? $3 on the screen. You can just grab him. There we go. Stellar Treasures. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Put him in there. I will. What's next?
The big dog.
Oh, the little hound dog?
Yeah.
This little hound dog is so precious. Uh-oh. So what was, oh, okay. Annabelle. Were you able to grab it? I don't know which one was claimed 6660.
I don't know.
So Annabelle, your best bet, here, I've got my little sticker. If you want to shop tonight, you can grab the Buy It Nows from Instagram, but your best bet is to come over to knickknacks.net. That's NIKNAX.net. That's where we are live. I'm actually just casting to Instagram. So if you want to bid, and not just for me, but for any of our live sellers over here, we have a ton of them. We have over 100,000 listings. This is your best way to get to both me here at Auntie Q's Junk Room and all of the other sellers over here on Knickknacks. We do live sales, we do Buy It Nows, we do multi-day auctions. So come over and join us at knickknacks.net, and it would probably be easier for you to shop with us over here. Look, I was ready.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah. Woo. All right. So this little guy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. And if you come over, if you've never shopped over here before, you can use my code Auntie Q to get $5 off your first purchase of $10 or more. And that way you enter it like a coupon code at checkout. So this little guy is Jerry's hound dog, and it is a little brooch. And look at the details on him. Look at his little eyeballs. I don't know how they made those little eyeballs look so soulful, but he's really, really amazing. The details on him are great. He's a little enameled. I don't know what kind of metal he's on, but he's a little enamel brooch or pin. There's the marking on the inside, Jerry's. I don't know anything about Jerry's. I just think he's really, really cute. It looks like we've marked him down to $4 already. But we're going to go ahead and take him down one more dollar to $3. And he is available now on the screen at $3. You can grab him right as a Buy It Now if you're interested in this guy. He would be cute for crafting as well.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to wait for an auction. Or if you have an auction. I just love his little face. It's just so soulful. They did a great job.
They're so cute.
All right. Thanks for looking at him. Let me know if you want to see him again. What's next? I think we're probably going to have to I'm going to pause y'all for just a second and go ahead and go on low power mode. Jen Force, thank you so much. Just so we can extend this out, but I'm probably going to have to let battery is gonna die on us. What's next?
For sure, definitely, 100%.
Did you have a Wade Whimsy? Do you have the little parrot?
I have the Wade Whimsy and the little parrot, but the Wade Whimsy's first.
Okay. So first of all, let me say we have a ton of Wade Whimsies. We need to have a Wade Whimsy show. We have a whole, I don't even know how many we have, 30 of them. But this one, I think we pulled this one out at some point. There was a themed show. And we pulled this out for the theme show, and I don't even know what it was, and it's just stayed out away from the other Wade Whimsies.
I
so
think it was like summer themed, and who knows when that was?
Yeah,
it wasn't recent.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a little Wade Whimsy. This is from the calendar collection. If you're not familiar with Wade Whimsies, they make these. The Whimsies are the little miniatures. So Wade makes all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But the Whimsies are the little miniatures, and they have like groupings, different sets of them. So this is from the calendar collection. Excuse me. And it is a little sandcastle.
It was for the pirates.
Yeah, I thought it was for the pirates. Wade Whimsies, you can usually tell because they have that kind of telltale marking on the bottom of them right there. Here is the back of this. There is the Wade England mark. Let's see what I had him at, $4. I'll go ahead and mark him down to $3. That's a good price for Wade Whimsies. Surprisingly, minis. Everybody's always a sucker for minis.
I love a mini.
Yeah, you pay up for the smaller it is, the more you pay for it. It seems like.
Listen, you know me. There's one thing you need to know about me is that I love a mini.
Yeah, it's ready on screen if anybody's interested in this little Wade Whimsy from the calendar collection. I don't know what month it was supposed to be, but obviously a summer month. Yeah.
July.
And this is from 2008.
Maybe June, because July might have been 4th of July themed. Now that I'm saying that.
All right, let me know if you're interested in seeing that again.
The parakeet. Don't put that there. Oh, I guess sorry. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I love the colors on this parakeet. It is so, yeah, these are very much my colors. I love like the muted earth tones, and I think he's really gorgeous. The colors on it are great. It's kind of like this sage green and these browns, different shades of browns. They're on the base as well. It's in really great shape. There's his little face. You can see his little feathers are in great shape. Somebody wrote on it at some point. I don't know what that says. Anyways, just a cute little parakeet figurine. It looks like I had him at $12. Let's mark him down to $6. We'll do a half off on this. All right, and it is available now. What is it made out of? Yeah, I don't know. So maybe ceramic. Probably ceramic. Yeah, that's ceramic. Yeah, it's a cutie. It is a cutie. Oh, let's see. Do we have a measurement on it? Yeah, so it's just about 4.5 inches tall, it looks like. Anybody interested on this guy at $6? Great coloration. The glaze on it is really, really beautiful.
It is. I wonder how I guess they just painted it. So that's a dumb question. I was going to say, I wonder how they made it look like that, but they just colored it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for looking at that guy. If you want to see him again, you can let me know. Did you see the tiny, tiny ones?
Just the ducks, not the other one.
What do you want to do next?
The owls, which are behind those bunnies.
Oh, I was like, what owls? So these little guys, I've held on to them because I think they're so stinking adorable, but they've got a lot of love on them. Somebody loved them really, really hard. So they're a little chippy. He's got a little ding here on his ear. He's missing some paint there on his eye. I'm not even going to say that I'm disclosing them all because I noticed that they were there's a little chippy there on the flame on its torch. I think that actually might be it, if I recall. So it's three little chippies or paint loss, but they're so adorable. I think they're so cute. We've got 4th of July coming up next week. Yeah, I'm going on vacation for 4th of July. Oh, wow. I'm super excited for that. No markings on these. I just thought that they were really, really cute. They're little 4th of July salt and pepper shakers. Let's go ahead and mark those down to $3. Can you grab them? All right, they are marked down to $3 on the screen. If anybody's interested in these cuties for your 4th of July vignette or even on your little 4th of July table, I think you could just add a little dab of blue marker and red marker, and you'd never know that these had any damage on them.
I've said this before, but when I look at these, for some reason, only the blue one looks like it's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
The red one doesn't.
Yeah, I love their big old eyeballs. I think they're real cute.
Okay. The blue one looks like he's wearing glasses to me, and I don't know why.
Thank you for looking at that. What's next?
The little ducks.
The little ducks.
Just the ducks.
Welcome in, guys.
I think that's our.
So we're doing markdowns. So if you guys are interested in anything in the catalog for tonight, you can yell it out at me, and we can do a live markdown and see if we can make you a price that makes you happy. So I have these tiniest pair of ducks ever is what I call them. I believe these are some sort of wood. I don't believe that they're ceramic, but I could be wrong. It's really hard to tell because they're so small. Okay. What do you think it's made of?
Wood.
You think it's made of wood as well? Yeah, I do think that they're made of wood. Wood Violet, thank you for that purchase.
I suppose they could be made out of anything, but I think they're made of wood.
I think they're made out of wood too, but you can see they're so small they're hard for me to even handle. So I'm just going to set them there in the palm of my hand. Looks like we had them at $6. We're going to mark them down to $3 for the pair of the tiniest ducks ever. All right, they are ready for you. They are $3. They're on the screen now. If you want to grab them out of the bot now, you can grab them right off the screen. These would be really cute in, what do they call? Like a diorama, but that's not what they're calling them these days. No, the little crafty things that people do. I don't know. These would be really cute though.
Whenever you say diorama, I think of the things we had to do for school.
I do too, and that's not what I'm meaning. So, anybody interested in these for $3?
We did those up. They were good.
All right, thanks for looking at those.
I do not have anything else.
Well, let's just run a couple of other things. Let's run the Mexican owl. It's not. Owl. I mean, bird. There's no marks on it, but this is almost certainly Mexican art. Again, I'm not exactly sure. This is kind of cold to the touch, so I think that this one is ceramic. I don't think this one is wood, but he's still just this tiny little guy. Let's start him at $3, Lane. So small. Just this little bitty dude. Yep. And we are starting him now. So this one is an auction. It is running at $3. If anybody's interested in him. Thank you. I love thrifting. Cutie patootie little guy. All right. I love thrifting. Thank you so much for that purchase. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have in front of me that we haven't ran yet? We haven't ran this. You didn't find it?
Nope.
So
grapes.
What?
You have grapes?
Do I have the grapes handy?
Yeah.
Can you give us just a second? Let me see. Let me see if I've got them in the box here. So I pulled 3 boxes to have on hand tonight because I couldn't pull everything that I had. So let me see if I brought the box home that's got the Celadon grapes in them. They're really fabulous. Really, really fabulous. Is that them right there? Did you just pass them? Yeah. Oh, no, right there. Is that them? Nope. Oh, there they are.
Oh, you're just jumping the gun. 5. Yeah.
I do have it. Where's box 5 at?
That's
is it in? It's right over there. It's one of those boxes right there. Can you come show? What do you want to do? You want to go find them?
I'll go find them.
Give us just a second. Lane's going to go dig for them, and I'm going to show this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I go, let me fix what's happening. Okay. Now you can edit that.
Okay. I don't think that we ever actually listed this. I had this in our little booth for a while, right around Easter time. But these is just this is bisque, little dude and little lady, bunny rabbits. They love each other. You can see. Aw. And they're on a little pedestal. It is a music box. Let's see. Do not overwind. That's always good. A good rule. I was looking to see if they had so the sticker that was on there at one point is gone. So don't know much about them. I'll give it one little twist there so y'all can hear them play.
Am I making a ton of noise?
Yes, you are making a ton of noise, but that's okay. Well, I was going to see, I thought that it went round and round. Let me do it. Oh, there is a sticker underneath there that I can't see what it says.
It does go round and round.
There they go. Now they're moving round and round. so you guys can see that it is a motion music box. So let me see. Let me change that. We're going to run this at $4 on auction, and it is running now. Thank you, Jen Force. I don't know what it's playing. All right, Lane found the grapes. We'll show them in just a second. We are going to have to be wrapping up soon. My phone is going to die.
My phone is going to die.
Lane's phone's going to die. My energy's going to die. So we might have to wrap up soon. Jen Force, thank you. They're so sweet. They're really, really pretty. The colors on them are really great. Fortunately, there's no off switch. So if you guys still hear it singing in the background, it's because it's still playing. But it's very, very sweet. So let's see the grapes.
It has occurred to me, you have a set of lucite grapes in here as well.
I do, the clear sparkly ones. Mm-hmm. So here are the Celadon grapes. They're in that. I think they're in that box that John and I just packed up the other day. These are beautiful. They are absolutely gorgeous. So even the leaves are carved. I don't know if these are. I don't know. I don't try to guess things. I don't know if they're jade or not. They're certainly beautiful, whatever they are. And then all the little grapes are alabaster. They're very, very nicely made. Yeah, they're very beautiful. I picked these up in North Carolina as well when Lane and I were thrifting there last summer. They're absolutely gorgeous. It looks like we marked them down to $12 at some point. I don't think I can do a half off on these. I can do these at $15. Let's try them at $15 and see if anybody's interested. And then we'll go from there.
Celadon is a color?
Yes, it is. It's this green.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You said Celadon before, and I just assumed it was...
Okay, so they are marked down now to $15. If you want them and you're interested in them at that price point, they are ready to grab on the screen. They are buy it now, so you don't have to do an auction on those. Okay, Jen Force, thank you so much. They're really, really beautiful. I think you'll be really happy with them. A really unique piece. And like I said, somebody that knows something better than me could probably, figure out exactly what these are made of. They are movable, so you can shape them. I have tried not to move them around too much, but you can move them and shape them to display them however you like. Those are really, really gorgeous. That's a great pickup. What else you got? Did you see anything else, you guys? Look in the catalog. Let me know if you see anything else that you'd like to see. We're kind of running to the end here. Is there anything else in that box? Just grab something out of that box and we'll run something.
I found this.
You found it. Fisher Price.
I have to add it because I don't think I added it.
We are kind of all over the place, y'all. We've got some beautiful alabaster grapes and we have some Fisher Price. So this is, you guys have to know what this is, a vintage Fisher Price telephone. Let's see here, he's got his little pull cord. And let's see if I can get him far enough back so we can pull him. There he goes.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's stuck on there he is with these little eyeballs are moving. He's stuck on the paper. On the cord. Let me move that. I'll move the cord up. The cord's got a little bit of fraying on it due to age. Let's do that again. Oh, look at it. There it is. His little eyeballs are moving. He's making some wacky sounds.
Definitely is making some wacky sounds.
He still has his little chimey chime. The cord is a little bit frayed, but what a neat vintage toy. I had one when I was a kid. Lots of nostalgia in this one. And this is an old one, y'all. Let me see. I was going to see if I could find a date on it.
1985.
1961. Oh. And then it says, okay, I see. Copyright 1961. This one is made in 1985. So good job, Lane. I had it in the listing. Yeah, well, good job, Pam. I found it at some point. Yay, Jen Force. Thank you so much. It's so cool. I love it. I'm so glad that you love it too. It's not glass, it's not pottery, but that doesn't mean that it's not still awesome.
How dare you take back your...
What else is in that box?
This has been sold.
What is it?
It's a fairy light.
Oh, it has been sold. Ooh, this piece. So I got this at a local little
candlestick set.
Is it the graduated one that's like 7 of them? Because I have 2 brass candlestick sets. Yes. So let me see if we have that.
My phone just.
Let me see if we have that handy.
Goodness gracious.
Give me just a minute. Let me see if we have it here at the house. I think it's in box 7 because I think we just packed it up.
I wouldn't know.
You don't see it?
I do not see it at all. Which is cool. That's what you want.
So I don't think that we can put our hands on it right now. However, we can still do a markdown on it if you're interested in. They're very beautiful. They're in really great shape. They're very dainty. The candlesticks themselves are nice and slim and dainty. They're a beautiful set, but I don't think that we can put our hands on it right now.
They might be in that box that had the other stuff that was in the booth.
I think it is. It's in the brought home from booth box. Do you know what box that's in? That is?
6. I might be able to go dig through it.
Give us just a second. Lainey's going to see if she can find them. I'm not sure if they're here or not. But go ahead and move them to screen.
Hold on. Oh, did you want to do that while I'm going?
Yes, we can do that. Lainey's going to go see if she can find them. So this piece I picked up at a local little thrift shop that supports our local women's shelter. So I try to go in there from time to time. A lot of times the stuff that's in there is kind of beat up. That's the other. Do we have that handy? Did we ever figure out where it was? I think it's over there in that box by the chair.
That's definitely.
It is Stellar Treasures. That is so cute. I'm in love with those cookie jars. We actually still have. What are the other 2 that we still have? We have a tiger and a gorilla and the one teddy bear. We had 2 of the teddy bears. We had several of them that were different animals, and they're all really, really cute. So this is Hawthorne. Of July. So we got the red, white, and blue happening. We got some strawberries, peach possibly, and some cherries, and an apple. I just really, really love the red and white on this. Apparently, yeah, it's really, really gorgeous. So let me edit this. I will do this at a $5 start. We're going to have to do this one on auction, and it is running now. It is very pretty. No chips or cracks. It's in good shape. Hey, babe. There are 7. Okay. The spout is in good shape. Again, there is the mark on the bottom. Hawthorne Manor by Hallmark. All right, thanks for looking at that guy. And Lane found the candlesticks.
I did, but they have tags on them, so I'm pulling all the tags off.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to pull the tags off. They'll understand. Do you want to see if you can find the cookie jar?
I can, if you want.
If you will. I think it's over there in that. Just put that stuff in the chair and look in that box. So we have the candlesticks. So let me get them all lined up for you here. Sorry that they have tags on them. I briefly had these in. I have a tiny, tiny booth in a local shop, and I had these briefly in my booth. So they all have like one of 2, 2 of 2, 3 of 7, or whatever. Not 2.
2.
And 1 of 7, 2 of 7. Okay, let's see. Let's get them all lined up the right way. They are graduated. They are beautiful. They're in great shape.
They make a really loud noise when you bang the arrow like that.
Actually, I banged it on something.
Well, they definitely make a really loud noise when you bang them together.
There we go. Let me pull it back here so you can see them. So it's this beautiful graduated set. They are 7. They are, like I said, they are slim. They're nice and delicate. Let me bring you one here closer so you can see. One of them is marked. I'll show you the marking here in just a second. Let me tell you the graduation. So this is the tallest, and it is 8 inches. And then here is the tiny one, and it is just almost 3 inches, just over 2.5 inches. And let's see, one of them is marked. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. Oh, yeah, made in India. And then it's telling you to be careful where you burn things. So let's see. What did we have them? We had them at $28. Let's see. I will do those at $20. I think that's still a really good price for those brass candlesticks. So let's see how that goes. Okay, they're available on the screen at $20. And then there you go, Stellar Treasures. Thank you so much. Those are coming to you. And I do have another set of brass candlesticks that I just added not too long ago. It's a set of two. They're exactly the same. I don't think I had them in the catalog for tonight because like I said, I just added them. But if you go over and look in my store, you should see them unless it was an expired auction. But if you're interested in those, oh my goodness.
Everything's fine. I'm sure.
Oh my goodness, that scared me. If you're interested in those Stellar Treasures, I can send you over that listing.
I'll be right back.
Hey, look, Lane found it. Yay, Lane. Look at it. So cute. Let me find him. That was scary, Lane. Lane's making scary noises, y'all.
Breakable felt. Don't worry about it.
We're okay. We're just a little hot messes around here. But that's what makes life interesting if you're a little bit of a hot mess.
Now everything should not fall anymore, I hope. God, I hope.
I'm looking for this guy. I'm going to get him added if I can find him. You okay?
Yep. Everything's great.
You did a good job. Thanks. Good job, Lane. There he is.
Okay. I'm back.
Yeah, he is very stinking cute. So adorable. Look at his little mouth. He's so cute. These are also cold painted. This one doesn't have a whole lot of paint loss. Got a little bit right there. Let's look on the back. Carefully turn him here. There's the back. Let me take the lid off so it doesn't fall. There is the bottom. It is marked Japan there on the corner. There's the insides. No chips or cracks on it. And then the lid on these on the bears, it's got the little frog on it, which I'm just in love with. It's the cutest little frog ever on his beautiful blue hat. Yes, the blue is very, very vibrant. I've already marked these. I think I originally had these listed at $30. So I've marked these down quite a bit. I'm going to mark this down to $12. That's been my lowest price lately. I think $12 is a really great price for this guy. So it is available now at $12 on the screen. If you're interested in the bear cookie jar from Japan, the big-eyed bear cookie jar, it is available now on the screen. Stellar Treasures, thank you so much. That one is coming to you. So cute. And we do still have a tiger and which is the other one that we still have? Elephant? Gorilla. We do still have a tiger and a gorilla of the cookie jars. Oh, the elephant's gone. That's right. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else in the box?
No.
All right, you guys take. Oh, yeah, we can grab them. They're right here. She doesn't have to dig for those. They're right here.
Well, I have to dig a little.
So we're going to grab those two, and you guys take one last look at the catalog. My phone is going to die soon. So if there's any last requests for markdowns, take one last look at the catalog while we're showing these two cookie jars. And these will be the last two things that we're going to show tonight. I will tell you tomorrow night we are doing glass, not glass markdowns, new to our inventory glass. I have some amazing pieces for y'all. You don't want to miss the Glass Baby Show. We will be live at 8:30 Eastern, just like tonight. And then on Saturday is day 7 of 7 live shows in a row.
It was cursed week.
Yeah, I made a goal to go live every day this week. So this is day 5 of 7. And Saturday we're doing an unboxing. So I think that'll be fun as well. A Stellar Treasure says they need both. So let's just make them a listing. Just create a new listing.
Okay.
Let's just call it pair of cookie jars.
of.
Now, let me show you. This one's got some more paint loss on it. Again, it's cold paint. It's got a little bit more paint loss than the others. So it's got some behind its ear here. But it's really, really cute. So the lady that had these, I think there was 6 or 7 of them originally, and she had them all displayed together. She was that same lady that I was telling y'all was a collector. And they were really, really cute. He's got one little piece of paint loss. Let me turn that where you guys can see that. But it's funny because it kind of looks like a beauty mark on his little face there. And he's got a banana on his hat. They're very, very cute. So let's do a $24 pair of 2.
What are the dimensions?
Ooh, let's see. What kind of box are we going to need them in?
Probably 12 by 12.
5 by 7.
Probably 12 by 12.
Yeah, and I think she's bought a bunch of stuff, so
yeah, open a different size box.
Yeah, probably $5. I mean, £5. 5 pounds.
Hold on, I gotta fix it. Wait. Sorry, I'm still laughing at you. That made me laugh.
She's getting your listing up, Stellar Treasure.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got, these are, Jen's going to battle you. These are cookie jars from Japan. Stellar Treasure says that she wants both, so she's already claimed them. She's going to get the, look away, Jen, look away, she says. So these are, you got them? Perfect. So it's going to be the set of 2 for $24.
I make this buy it now? Oh, yes, I do.
You got it?
I've solved it.
And by the way, for those of you guys that have been buying several things, we do combine shipping. We will make the best boxes that we can for you guys to make sure everything gets to you safely. I'm sure that, you're probably going to have multiple boxes, but whatever the shipping's been on these, we make sure to refund any overages. So once we get them all packed up. And if you come back tomorrow night, we can probably do, there they are. They're ready for you, Stellar. They're on the screen now. For the pair of cookie jars, you got them. So, yeah, we will combine shipping. And if you come back tomorrow night and do some shopping, we will combine shipping for tomorrow night as well. Congrats. They're gorgeous. Yes. So I think, guys, I'm going to have to sign off now. Like I said, my phone's going to die on me. This was so much fun. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad to see some of this inventory moving. We will definitely do this again. I think this was by far the best way that we've had to move inventory along. Oh, thank you, Beth. I'm Pam, and this is Lane, my daughter. We together make up Auntie Q's. But okay, guys, thank you so much. Come back tomorrow night. Here, hold on just a second, and I'll show you all the glass. I'm going to cover you up so I don't make you seasick. Let me see. How do I do it?
You got to turn the phone around, babe.
Oh, the other way. There we go. Now, I'm going to cover y'all up for just a second. I'm going to quickly scan the glass for tomorrow night. If I can get around Lane sitting beside me here. There we go. All right. So let me show y'all. So not all of this is for tomorrow night. Some of this is for Glass Gallery. So this stuff is some of the stuff that I'm holding on to for Glass Gallery. I'm on Monday night for Glass Gallery. But I do have this really gigantic black vase that I'm doing tomorrow night. We have this cute swan that we're doing tomorrow night. We have this chip and dip that still has its little holder. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a little crackle glass vase. Sorry, we ran out of room. We had to kind of smush stuff together. There's some glass fruit. There's a little art glass bowl. A beautiful cobalt picture. This gorgeous vase. This set of 3 little, sorry, y'all are going to see some of the behind the scenes over here. These 3 little colorful glasses, that beautiful perfume. And then there's more. That's just some of it that we were working on. So that's what I'm going to do when we get off here. I'm going to go plug my phone up and I'm going to get stuff preloaded. Oh, there's another little perfume back there, a little pink one. I'm going to get stuff preloaded. I'm going to cover y'all back up again for tomorrow night. So we'll have that preloaded so people can make pre-bids if they're interested and can't make it. So, but anyway, well, this was a lot of fun. Like I said, I'll do this again. Y'all keep your eye out for another one of these. And thank y'all for shopping tonight, and I appreciate your support. We're going to see if we can find somebody to raid the Denmark face. Denmark face. Which one was the Denmark face? Oh, the home guard. Is that the one you're talking about with the holes? See if I can get it here.
Your flip your thing around.
Oh, that was a funny face that I just made. Sorry, y'all. Is this the one you're talking about? Oh my goodness. See if I can get it. My cookie jars are in the way. Is this the one, Jen, that you're talking about?
Neat. I can move some stuff around. Whoa.
Our whole table. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Can you pull that back up, Lane?
Yeah.
Let me move these cookie jars. Can you? Yeah.
Yes, I can, but you have to. I can't do both at once.
Oh, I also have a beautiful Ozark art glass swan that I'm doing tomorrow night. A really, really huge one.
There you
go. If you guys are familiar with those. So let's see. I don't know what we marked him down. I think $22 was the markdown. Yeah. Are you good at $22, Jen? It's on the screen. If not, you can make me an offer. He's I don't know a lot about this artist, but when I researched it, these things apparently are really sought after. Or his, maybe not this one exactly, this meteor vase, but his pieces in general are quite sought after. Yeah, I don't know anything. I didn't know anything about him. I have since then heard Jocelyn talk about him though. So anyway, if you're good at $22, it's on the screen. Yes, we can do 18 for sure. Let me edit it. All right, it's ready at 18. You can grab it. It's a big piece, like I said, so I'd like to see it out of my inventory. All right, Jen, thank you so much. Any last requests before we go and see if we can find somebody to raid? Thank you. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let me go see if we can find someone to raid. This stuff will still be, I'll get this stuff moved back over to my store. You guys, I'm always willing to accept reasonable offers. You know, the worst that can happen is I counter and say, this is the best that I can do. So we always like to do that. Tomorrow night will be auction, and then Saturday at 3 o'clock. So it's tomorrow night, 8:30, and then Saturday at 3 Eastern. We are doing an unboxing. I think I've got 2 or 3 boxes of inventory that we're going to do. So that one should be fun as well. So, all right. So let's find somebody to raid. We'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you so much. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? There's a shop the shelves. Let's do the shop. Let's do Senna Girl Vintage. Here we go.